Well, howdy there, folks. Welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. Thank you for clicking on the channel here. This is a guitar channel for the self-taught and various other things like Beatle type stuff. Two other videos I've made so far. We have taken a look at the 50th anniversary Sgt. Pepper release, and we have looked at the Paul is Dead stuff on Abbey Road. Now, somebody online has suggested, it was Grasshopper, I've had a few actually people asking for more Beatles stuff, so give the people what they want. But Grasshopper, another fellow YouTube channel owner, asked me to do more Paul is Dead stuff, and especially for the Sgt. Pepper. So, more than happy to do that for you, Grasshopper, and everybody else watching. All I ask is that you subscribe in return. I'm a subscription whore. I need you to subscribe to my channel. It's been a little slow. Twitter has been great. But the Facebook, nothing. All that is great, and the views are pretty reasonable with what I've got up, and I'm just a little slow on the subscription side. So let's just consider this a subscription drive, like Jerry Lewis. All right, next up here. Again, the next video I'm going to do for the Beatles, after this one, will be the Paul is Dead stuff on Sgt. Pepper. Then I've got this special collector's thing for Help that you might be interested in. And I will do a little review and go over that with you as well. And then the Living in the Material World by Martin, the movie. It's a two-part movie on HBO. Is by Martin Scorsese. Very cool. Boy, my tongue is tied this morning. I apologize. But this is a really good book. It's a book that goes along as well with the movie. The two-part HBO thing. I don't have this on disc, and it's because I had DVR'd the thing on HBO onto my TV. So I guess I got a little too lazy with that. But, you know. Alright, let's go over today's video. And that is the 8 Days a Week, the Touring Year movie that was just released by Ron Howard. Now, I don't know about you, but Ron Howard would probably expect this to be really darn good. And I'll tell you what, it sure is. So it says, the band you know, the story you don't. And you just watch them from the very beginning, from the early Liverpool days into Hamburg and then back to Liverpool and then, of course, around the world. It says here, in 1962, four young men, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr, came together to form the 20th century musical phenomenon known as the Beatles. And boy, isn't that the truth. Now, disc 1 is the movie itself, is the documentary, the touring years. And then disc 2, holy smokes, there is just a ton of special features, guys. You will, if you're a Beatle freak like me, you will absolutely love it. It's 100 minutes of special features covering all aspects of the Beatles' early career right up to 1966, which, you know, their touring ended in 66, August of 66, I think it was, Candlestick Park, San Francisco. Also, it says, including the rarely seen full-length live performances. So, really worth it. My son got this for me for Father's Day, 2017, by the way, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you, son. Really appreciate that. Now I'm going to, if I can, one-handed. There we go. Getting it apart. There we go. Okay, now let's open this up. This is cool. This has more to read in it, which is very neat. So it's got a little booklet. Right there, a bunch of photographs and articles and all this stuff, you know, we Beatle freaks love. It's just, we can't get enough of it. So we have that, and then we have the, I've got a little bit of the shakes this morning from the painkillers and stuff I'm taking from my back. Then, of course, we have the discs themselves. So this is super neat. It is, if you haven't seen this, wow. Definitely, I don't, however you view movies, if you Netflix or whatever it is, whatever they call it these days, I highly suggest you do. Really worth it. Trying to figure out how this thing goes back together. Yeah. And I would definitely watch it, no question. And I'm really grateful, of course, to my son for getting that for me. Thank you so much, son. Anyway, so that's it. That's the 8 days a week 2-disc special edition of the Beatles touring years. Now, next again, we'll go over a lot of the Paul is Dead stuff on Sgt. Pepper. I had accidentally said on the Abbey Road in the beginning, if you've seen it, I said this is the only album that has the Paul is Dead signs. Complete mistake on my part. I should have said these two albums. And here's another clue for you all. Study the cover of the White Album. Lots of clues there. Alright, folks, thank you for watching Rock Hard Riffs. Please subscribe, folks. I need your subscriptions to keep me going. I need to know that you're enjoying the content of my channel, and that's the only way I'm going to know. So, alright, folks, thank you very much. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Whoa, 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 whoa.